Welcome back to our channel. We always associate cartoons with children and look at them in a fun, joyful way. But not everything is what it seems. Recently, Ed Sheeran revealed the South Park episode ruined his life. Let's have a look at what this is all about. Number 5. What is it all about? While we are in 2022, people usually look back at their childhoods as the most formative years of their lives. This is also the reason why they don't forget events from their past, especially their early years, easily. The same has happened with the famous English singer and songwriter Ed Sheeran, who points back to South Park, the cartoon, for ruining his life. Yes, you heard it right. While referring to an episode of South Park, the American animated comedy, which has around 24 seasons, and first went on air in the year 1997, Ed expressed his negative feelings toward the plot of it. Created by Matt Stone and Trey Parker, it's extremely popular among its audience, which is also the reason why it has recently been renewed for its 25th season. Number 4. The episode which offended the star. Ed Sheeran goes almost 17 years back to 2005, when the episode of South Park which, according to him, ruined his life, was first telecasted. Now you all must be wondering how a harmless animated comedy can have such a big impact on a person's life. But don't worry, we have got it all covered for you. The episode featured Eric Cartman, one of the show's main protagonists. The character discovers that he has ginger hair, but that's not all. To make it worse, he claims that ginger gene is a curse. This probably did not go well with all those who have ginger hair, but especially young children, who tend to take everything they watch on their television screens really seriously. Considering the day and age in which the show was developed and telecast, it is safe to say that there must have been other such instances which might have offended or made people feel bad about how they looked or their overall appearances. Number 3. Why does Ed Sheeran think it ruined his life? The famous singer and songwriter, who is well acclaimed and loved all across the world, and especially America, went on to explain why that particular episode of South Park, which had a derogatory reference to ginger hair calling the ginger gene a curse, had a severe negative impact on his life. On Slam Radio, Ed drew a contrast and compared what it meant to have red hair in England versus in America. To quote his words, "Having red hair in England was something that people took the pee out of you for, but that was not the case in America. People in America were not well versed with the whole ginger thing and were not aware of what a ginger was." The South Park episode that he was referring to changed the whole game and, according to him, ruined his whole life. Number 2. Appreciation that changed overnight. Ed Sheeran has very successfully drawn a comparison between the two perceptions of people regarding red hair in England and how they were completely unaware of the whole ginger thing in America. He expressed how he received immense appreciation when he first moved to America. Everybody adored him and his hair, and he recalled receiving loads of compliments for being a redhead. However, this did not last long for the star, who was just an ordinary kid back then. He expressed how he was over the moon with the comments that came from many different people in America. People said that they loved his hair and he couldn't be happier. Furthermore, to his dismay, the episode of South Park dissing ginger hair came out and changed it all for him. As the main character, Eric Cartman, concludes that he has developed gingivitis. It surely did not go very well for the photograph fame Ed Sheeran, who was just a young kid back then and was easily influenced by the portrayals and negative representations in media. Number 1. The aftermath. What we see on our television screens may just be entertainment for some, while others tend to take it a lot more seriously and allow it to have a huge influence, either negative or positive, on their lives. After the episode of South Park, which concluded that Eric Cartman, the main character, had developed gingivitis, and even went to the extent of calling ginger gene a curse, a very controversial day followed. It was called National Kick a Ginger Day, and was declared 3 years after the original event in 2008. However, putting aside his childhood trauma, Ed revealed that he is a fan of the show and would even like to voice himself in the animated series. Apart from this, he has had a very successful last few weeks professionally as he topped UK singles as well as album charts at the end of 2021. It is safe to say that this ginger-haired boy has successfully established a great career for himself. It is important to keep track of what content is being put up for consumption by the audience, as many young minds who are vulnerable to immense influence are part of the audience. This is one thing that South Park needs to learn. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. We will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye!